Hello all, welcome to Prof Triumph Academy. Myself Dr. Kajal Rai, and today we are going to solve a numerical on KNN classifier. KNN is a K nearest neighbor classifier. It is a supervised machine learning classifier which we already discussed in our last video, the theory of it, how we can build the KNN model, and we had also taken an example for it. Now we are going to solve a numerical, because in most of the exams the numerical comes to solve using KNN classifier. But what happens in KNN classifier, we have to choose the K nearest neighbor first, and based on the data given. So I will show you what type of data it can be. Suppose we have a data set in which there are different number of features also. Suppose we are taking only two features or two attributes. Feature 1 we can say, and feature 2, and class labels in which class it belongs. Suppose first feature, we have a number of records in our sample data set in which we had given, suppose feature 1 has a value of 2 and feature 2 have 3. Next record is like this. In this way we had given some kind of record. Suppose we had given 4 records and their class level is true, false, like this. Okay, so in this way the features are given. This is feature 1, this is feature 2. In KNN model, what we do, we find out the Euclidean distance, and the formula for Euclidean distance between any 2 points is given by square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 ka whole square, where x2 and x1 all these are coordinates, x and y are coordinates of that point. Suppose these 4 sample data is given to you. Now K value is the, K means the how many number of neighbors, nearest neighbors we have to count. This should be given in the question. Suppose here K equals to 3 is given to you. Now a one point is also given whose value is like 6, 2. This is given to you and you have to find out in which class it belongs, either in the true class or the false class. Okay, there are only 2 classes here. But this is the for one calculating the points. But now we have number of attributes. So how we will count? We will count Euclidean distance like this. It depends on how many type of values it is. It is, and so on. Not limited. How many features it has to be calculated like this. Where xs is the we can say observed value, and this is the actual value of any data. So now here we have to calculate P62, right? That means F1 here is, this 6 is F1 and 2 is F2 here. Now we have to calculate the Euclidean distance for all these points. First of all we will calculate, there are 4 samples, so we have to calculate the distance of all these points. So for data point 1 we are calculating, so we will take the observed plus actual. Observed is 6 minus actual is 2. Okay, now this one also 2 minus 3. This we have to calculate, so this is comes square root of 4 plus square root of 1. That means 16 plus 1 equals to under root of 17. Just leave it like that. We don't have to elaborate more for that. Now for data point 2, again we have to do the same procedure. Here is the value 5 and 4. Now we will do like this. Calculations will be same. It doesn't affect any much. Formula is same for all these things. So here 1 plus 4 equals to under root of 5. Okay. In the same way, data point 3 and data point 4 we have to calculate 6 minus 3 plus 2 minus 2, because their points are 3 and 2 in the next one. So this we have to calculate under root of 10. Next is D4. D4 is 6 minus, we have to check what is the value, 4 and 5. Okay. So 4 plus which is 2 का square plus 3 का square, that means 4 plus 9 equals to under root of 13. All these values are given. Now here k equals to 3 we already know, this is given in the question. That means we have to calculate just 3 nearest neighbor which are near to the point. Near means which have smaller distance. Obviously under root 5 is small, under root 10, then under root 13. Under root 17 is large, so we will avoid this. We will not calculate. Now for second, third and fourth, we will see what type of class it belongs to. Second is belong to false, third is true and fourth is false. That means there are 2 false and 1 true. That means the next value, the next जो हमें कैलकुलेट करनी है कि ये जो गिवन पॉइंट है ये किस क्लास में आएगा, तो वो कैलकुलेट कैसे होगी कि आपका ज़्यादा डेटा किस में है ऑलरेडी सैम्पल्स में से. तो 2 फॉल्स में है और 1 ट्रू में, यानी कि फॉल्स क्लास ज़्यादा है. तो जो नया डेटा पॉइंट है P62 वो भी कौन सी क्लास को बिलोंग करेगा, फॉल्स क्लास को. कि मैक्सिमम हमारे 3 में से 2 जो है वो फॉल्स क्लास को बिलोंग करते हैं. तो इन दिस वे वी कैन सॉल्व दिस. इफ़ यू वांट टू लर्न the theory of KNN also, ki what type of algorithm is it, you can watch our previous video for that. I will sure in the description I will give the link for that video. Thank you so much.